The development of artificial intelligence has raised many profound questions. The most pressing and important is, however, a simple one. What will be the impact on economy? Dear friends, I am Debajyoti Bhattacharya, Chartered Accountant, and today we will discuss the effect of artificial intelligence on our life, lifestyle and livelihood. A recent research by Goldman Sachs suggests that adoption of artificial intelligence could result in the increase of global annual GDP by 7% or almost $7 trillion over a period of 10 years. Studies also demonstrate a 3 percentage point rise in annual labor productivity growth for companies that adopt artificial intelligence, which would mean a huge rise in annual income compounded over many years. However, in the past year, share prices of companies included in artificial intelligence have done worse than the global average. Although they have risen in the recent times, long-term interest rate, which is another important financial indicator, have fallen. They also remain very low by historical standards. Thus, no one can predict with certainty where a technology as fundamentally unpredictable as AI will take us humans. A new technology sometimes creates a small group of people with vast economic power. It happened with Henry Ford with Cars in the past, and today it is happening with Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. There is, however, little chance of a single company to succeed in this industry. More likely is that a modest number of big companies would compete with one another, particularly because no AI product is truly unique and everyone uses similar models. The computing power behind the models is also fairly generic, and the codes and tips and tricks is freely available online, meaning that amateurs can produce their own models, often with perfect results. To many people, the main concern is their own economic prospects, in particular whether their jobs will disappear. Terrifying predictions are around, as many have estimated that around 80% of the global workforce could have at least 10% of their work affected by the introduction of artificial intelligence. Legal services, accountancy and travel agencies are the top professions most likely to be affected. Economists always, however, have issued gloomy predictions before. In the 2000s, many feared the impact of outsourcing on the rich world workers. What actually happened took people by surprise. In the past decade, the average rich world unemployment rate has roughly halved. The share of working age people in employment is at all-time high. Countries with highest rates of automation and robotics, such as Japan, Singapore and South Korea, have the least unemployment. However, this time it could be different. The share price of a company which provides homework help recently fell by half after it admitted that ChatGPT was having an impact on their customer growth rate. The chief executive of IBM said that the company expects to pause hiring for roles that could be replaced by artificial intelligence in future. History, however, suggests that job destruction happens very slowly. In San Francisco, the global center of AI search, real-life cops are still employed to direct traffic during rush hour. The automated telephone switching system, a replacement for human operators, was invented in 1892, but the occupation did not mostly disappear until 1980s, 9 decades after automation was invented. AI will, however, take less than 90 years to impact the labor market. ChatGPT and other LLMs are easy to use, and many experts are astonished by the speed at which general public has incorporated ChatGPT into their lives. Many of the jobs at risk from AI are heavily regulated sectors. 14 of the top 20 occupations most exposed by AI are teachers. but only the bravest government would replace teachers with AI. The same goes for police and crime fighting AI. When you are in real danger, you would always rely on a human police with emotions than a robot trying to save you with programmed intelligence. Perhaps with time government will allow some jobs to be replaced, but the delay will make space for the economy to create new types of jobs as others are eliminated. New technology can create more demand for goods and services, boosting jobs that are hard to automate. We should remember that about 60% of the jobs in many developed countries did not exist in the 1940s. The AI economy is likely to create new occupations which today cannot even be imagined. It is possible that the AI economy could become less productive. Smartphones allow instant communication, but they can also be a distraction. With email, you are connected 24/7, which can make it hard to focus. In 2016 research at University of California, it was found that the longer daily time spent on your email, the lower was the productivity. Some employees now believe that regularly working from home, once seen as a productivity booster, is putting them on stress, anxiety and depression. AI may change the world in ways that today are impossible to imagine. There are also many unknowns in the progress of AI, and concerns should be made with due caution. But a fear of the unknown should not stop the advance of responsible AI development. AI is already making our lives easier, and its progress will continue to produce useful applications. With the right policies, we can work towards a future where AI systems are friendly, while the underlying technology continues to be a driver for productivity and innovation. My friends, thank you very much for watching the video. Take good care, stay positive, love yourself and your family. God bless you all.